Hi Cancer, welcome to your January singles love tarot reading. So Cancer, we're going to be looking at your energy and then the love energy around you and see what's going on for you as a single. Do keep in mind I keep this open to whatever comes out. It could be past, present, or future. So keep that in mind as well. If you're interested in new love only, I'll be doing that a little bit later on the channel. But welcome in Cancer, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot, and this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you. Keep in mind that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you. We have Six of Wands. You may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you're singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. Six is a very healing, balanced energy. Nine of Swords. Your worries and fears aren't real. They're fueled by focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. Stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay. 9. It's almost full circle completion, new beginnings. 8 of Wands. You've been presented with many wonderful opportunities all at once. While this may feel very stressful, remember to be grateful for the blessings that heaven sends you. 8. 8 is infinity, travel, action, movement, putting in the work. 6, 8, 9. All you need is a 7. Almost. 6 of Swords. Rescue cat, mixed breed. The challenging times are coming to an end, and you can now breathe a sigh of relief, let the past go, and embrace the happier times ahead. 6, another 6. You have the 6 of these energies here is all about focused, attention, determination, moving forward fearlessly, success, victory, balance, a very healing, positive energy. But then we have some anxiety around that. So, I mean, the 8 of Wands also can indicate Cupid's arrows. Is this someone new that you just met and, there's an interest there in wanting to go out and start dating, and there's some anxiety around that? Or this just could be anxiety about getting out there in the field again and starting the dating process, right? Or just getting ourselves out there. So I feel like this could be about new love or someone you just met. So just jump right into it, Cancer, and see what is going on. All right. Let's see for Cancer. All right, Cancer, what is going on? We have the Spellcaster's Tarot. So I'm going to do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Guardian Angel Oracle for some closing words of wisdom. All right, Cancer. So tell me what all this is about for Cancer. Actually, no, we're going to look at your energy first. We'll do this a little different. We're going to look at your energy first, then the love energy around you for Cancer. The Moon. Oh, there's some fear. 8 of Cups. It could be about going on a new journey, right? 8 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Especially, there could be fear if you recently been through an ending, past, walking away from that. Hangman, being in limbo, right? Pros and cons, yes or no, up and down, I don't know what to do. So there's something here that maybe you have choice of 2 options, but a kind of a stuck energy here with the Hangman. If you're dating 2 people and they're both very new, maybe you feel it's time now to make a choice, which one to be more exclusive with. And there could be a little fear about having to end and walk away from one for the other. That could be for some. Interesting. So I will say the signs as I see them, Cancer, it could be signs in chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we've got 2 cards of Pisces here. Let's see what's on the bottom. The World. So this is about endings and new beginnings, new cycles. Could be traveling, moving, distance, relocating. Queen of Swords, about speaking truth, clarity. You could have been divorced in the past. Or, you know, maybe you've been single for a while, maybe widowed. Every situation's different. But the Queen of Swords does speak with truth, clarity, and communication. All right, let's keep going and see what else we need to know about your energy. I mean, you can be single and just dating somebody, right? Or two, however it resonates for you. All right, Cancer, so let's see. What else do we need to know about Cancer's energy right now? Oh, it's way too many. Way too many. What else do we need to know? All right, let's see. Knight of Wands. Moving. That's about moving forward fearlessly, though. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Two knights going in opposing directions. What does that mean? Hierophant. Three of Swords. I just feel like here, Cancer, that it's time to disconnect from one to start leveling up more with the other. And it could feel like it's about that time. Now, I never really dated two people at once, so I don't know how does that go. Do you date so many times and then you have to make a choice? I don't know. It could be 3 dates, and at that point you're like, well, you know, it's time to make a choice to date exclusively one and have to let the other go. We do have some heartache and pain, disappointment here with the Three of Swords. I'm feeling like here, Cancer, like, you know, it's time. We see two knights going separate ways. That one is going to have to be left out in the cold while things level up or become more exclusive with the other one. That's the Hierophant energy of doing things the right way. Morals, traditions, values, standards, growth, expansion, leveling up big time. And knowing someone's going to be disappointed, right? It sounds a little specific, so you'll have to take it how it resonates. Interesting. So we have Sag, Taurus, Three of Cups. Yeah, dating. And we're talking about dating. This is my dating card. And we have 3 people on here. Courting, dating, getting to know. But now it's time for a leap and a change, right? The Fool could be happening right now. All right, so if this resonates for you, Cancer, I want to know, like, which energy we need to talk about that you need more guidance on, if this resonates for you. So let's take a look at the love energy around you, and which one does Cancer need to know about that will give you the best guidance if this resonates. All right, what do we need to know for Cancer around you? Seven of Wands. The Devil. Ew. Okay. Judgment reverse, though. Knight of Cups reverse. King of Cups. No, King of Swords reverse. Okay. Six of Swords reverse is about, that's twice now, moving away, moving on. There's someone around you that seem a little aloof. They may have, at times, feels like a little bit of a boundary up. Seven of Wands. We do have Judgment reverse, though. But the Knight of Cups reverse is saying that something's not going to really move forward. So there could be an air sign that you're like, you know, there's something I feel that is not right there. Like, I think that needs to maybe come to an end. And it also could be this air sign could be feeling the same thing. So even though the connection may not really be there, but, you know, this worry about, you know, breaking it off, it's just dating. So even though it's like, okay, we're not going to date any further, it's still a little harder of a thing to do, even though I think you're both feeling it's not a fit. Because they have the King of Swords reverse, you know, it's like not communicating anymore. Knight of Cups reverse, you know, romance no longer moving forward. Making a decision about that. There's the Devil and the Seven of Wands, where it probably wouldn't be a good fit. It may, if you stay with this one, continue to date this one, it may actually turn toxic, right? Because you're just not a match. And I think there's knowing that, right? But yeah, it's still a little hard to say, this just isn't going to work. No one really wants to do that, right? But I think they're thinking the same thing. They're thinking the same thing. So we have Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini. Let's see. Yeah, moving on. Six of Swords. Or moving in the other direction, right? So tell me about the other one, if this resonates for you, around Cancer. A Cancer needs to know about that. Probably is the better suited one for them, right? Let's see. And you may have, well, I don't think you've gone that far yet. The passionate connection, maybe. I don't know. Hey, even if it's been a couple of dates, yeah, you never know. But that may be all it turns out to be, too, as well. All right, so tell me about the other love energy around Cancer. Let's see. Four of Swords reverse. This is someone who takes action. Ace of Pentacles has a solid offer to give. I like that. And the Ace of Cups. Love with a solid offer. Two of Wands, who's willing to walk down this pathway, this crossroads. I thought you had the Two of Wands over there. Never mind. And the Ace of Swords. Holy crap. Wow. Like, who is this person? I think we need more clarity on that. But look at the three aces here. That is crazy. And it's not all about fire and passion, because we got love, stability, and truth and clarity. That pathway, that's the pathway to go down. The one maybe that you think about constantly, that always thinks about you. There's someone here you have a stronger connection with. Even if it's not a choice between two, right? Maybe for some of you that's a past energy, but this is someone who has every new beginning, new offer on the table here. That is crazy. Death. Yeah, endings, new beginnings. So there definitely has to end one to be more exclusive with the other. That is more fitted towards you. Yeah, strong connection here. Leo energy with the Strength card. Wow. All right, Cancer. So let's keep going. Actually, we got one more row of clarifiers to see what else you need to know. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Then we're going to jump into the Guardian Angel deck for some closing messages. All right. So one more row of clarifiers for Cancer. Like, who is this person? Who is this person? The Emperor reverse. Why is he reverse? Eight of Swords stuck in their head about taking the lead. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Why? Five of Cups. Why? This is not great energy here. Queen of Cups reverse. I'm feeling like this person is afraid to take the lead. They're a little bit stuck in their head. Especially if, like, you both know you're dating other people. They may feel like maybe you just don't want to get into another commitment. So they're feeling kind of sad about that. And maybe they think that you just don't have romantic feelings towards them. This person may not take the lead first. I'm envisioning two people like on a date and you saying, oh, I'm dating, would you like to date exclusively? Like, just putting it out on the table, right? And I think this is just going to open everything up for this person to realize that they were thinking wrong about the connection. If that makes sense. All right, so we have Aries, Capricorn, Cancer. It's Cancer right there. Three of Wands. In the very near future, things changing. And the Page of Wands, exciting news, feeling excited, communication. Six of Wands, success, victory right there. King of Pentacles, which is a match to the Queen, but one's reverse, one's upright. So they may be thinking that you're having different thoughts about them in the connection, but they absolutely could see them, getting more serious with you. The King of Pentacles. This could be somebody in finances, business, sales of some kind. Five of Swords reverse. Yeah, they don't have any negative or bad intentions, not with the Five of Swords reverse, and exciting new beginning. So there's the Ace of Wands. So yeah, and Cupid's arrows, again, Eight of Wands right there. So they're ready to get more serious, but they're not sure how you feel. But there's a strong connection here, cannot be denied. That's happening, that's developing, you know, being bold, coming forward. But they're kind of waiting, not sure, but they absolutely know what they want. Two of Swords reverse, High Priestess reverse. They just want to tell you everything and how they feel, what they would like, what they want. They really don't want to hold back. Four of Pentacles reverse. They just want this to move forward, but there's a little uncertainty on their part, right? Little uncertainty. We have Leo. But I think once it's laid on the table, ready to be more exclusive, more serious, it's really going to ease their mind, right? Because we have the Eight of Swords there. Okay, so Cancer. Let's get you some guardian angel cards. See what else you need to know. And of course, strength is being strong, courageous, brave, making, you know, standing up, making the moves, and getting over any fear. So they could do it and just get over it. I mean, we do have the Strength card. Can get over anything. So, but let's see what the guardian angels have to say for Cancer. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. So please check that out. All the links and info that you need. Healing. Okay. Motivation. There could be like a very healing energy between you. Like it's very calm, it's peaceful, it has like a very healing effect. But that motivation, I do like that. Cupid's arrows, setting, like the Eight of Wands, setting those Cupid's arrows. Inspiration. You could find each other very inspiring. Ascension. So yeah, leveling up this connection. Yeah, connection's right there. Wow. And creativity. So someone could be very artistic, creative, inspirational, intuitive, spiritual in some sort of way. So they could really, you know, have the motivation here to, you know what, I'm just going to go for it. I don't know, not really sure what Cancer's thinking, but I'm just going to go for it. But I think you're both thinking the same thing, that you'd like to be more serious or exclusive, however it resonates for you. All right, Cancer. Well, I hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. Did I say the signs here? Aries, Capricorn, Cancer. I think I did. And Leo. But anyway, I wish you the best, and I shall see you next time.